Okay guys, don't forget to push the subscribe button and like button right now. So this story come out, I wasn't gonna do anything else, but it seems that Brittany Bowens, the mother of Maleah Davis, actually has the Black Panther Party activist. He calls himself a community activist, but he flip-flops back and forth from evil. So he's kind of like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You never know what he's going to do. So instead of an attorney or her mother or the FBI, she has a Black Panther guy on her arm. And what that tells me is that she's preparing for a fight. In fact, I was actually going to do a story on hate groups in America because they're growing. They started growing about 7 years ago, pretty heavy. But anyways, we'll get back to Maleah's story. And we're getting some shocking news right now. So it seems that the mother of the missing 4-year-old Maleah Davis is blaming her common law husband for the girl's disappearance, alleging he might have retaliated after a fight and accusing him of past abuse. And so that's key words right there, past abuse. And that is evidence I was saying I was looking for before I judge. And there's my go ahead. So she admits that she does know that there was past abuse on little Maleah. And so she brought in community activist Quinnell X, Islamic Black Panther leader, dropped the accusations on Friday, speaking on the behalf of Maleah's mother, Brittany Bowens. He said Bowens has seen a surveillance video that apparently shows the girl's stepfather walking out of the apartment with bleach, a laundry container, and a black bag she believes contains the girl's body. Now, what's shocking to me is we're not hearing much from police. So how in the world are this activist and Brittany running the show? That's what it looks like to me and Vince. They just seem to be running amok. Now, according to them, they say there's a lot that hasn't come out, that's for sure. And it's just a sad story. Now, Houston Police Department officials declined to comment on what evidence they might have or collaborate, whether Bowens was meeting with the HPD officers Friday to discuss the video, which a neighbor apparently caught from their home. We're not confirming anything at this point, police spokesman Victor said. And even worse, the stepfather, Darian Vince, hasn't been found since he reported Maleah's disappearance. And that's according to police Thursday. They were actively searching for him, but didn't know if he was missing. So we've got a complete mess going on with this case, guys. And, you know, I remember saying that I will not say anything against her or him. But at this point, there's more than enough evidence that says, yes, these two people are terrible parents. Terrible parents. And that February, they should not be given back to the parents. And I'm wondering if they knew more than they're leading on. As far as the mother of this child, she says she's doing some soul searching. And what made her do this? Well, the fact that she's being backed in a corner to where she has no choice. It's either she takes up for him and looks bad, or she comes out of this alive. Because after her saying she realized there was abuse going on with the child and possibly even molestation, she stayed there. She lied on paperwork. She lied to the police. She lied to everybody, including her mother. Now, I'm not going to say some things because it could actually, if somebody was to watch this, give her a tip off. So I am not going to say a few things on this video. I'm going to wait a little bit and let the police do what they got to do. And when it happens, I'll say this is what I was talking about. Now, I'll go over in more details later, but I'm going to quickly go over this. So Bowens believed that Maleah's disappearance was triggered by a confrontation she had with Vince the day before her trip. And Cornell X says that she asked Vince about some nude photos and he allegedly sent to another person. And then he snapped. He snapped. And I want to say, how did he snap? Did she hear him snap on the child? What does she know? Well, the article says he took it out on Maleah, possibly because of the indications that he physically and sexually abused the girl who has special needs, Cornell X said. She described severe bruising on the little girl's leg on at least one occasion, as well as suspicions she had been molested. So it just gets worse. All right, guys, so I'm really tired, and I'll try to cover more on this tomorrow or the next day. But I just wanted to get this out. Here's a clip.
Rangers. The new development tonight, Brittany Bowens, Maleah's mother, through Quanell X, has revealed her thoughts about Darian Vence and what might have happened that day. And just into our newsroom, a surveillance image that Bowens claims is Vence leaving the home sometime after Maleah disappeared. Jacob Rascone live tonight with this developing story. Jacob?
Good evening, Dominique. Maleah's mother, through a spokesperson, admits that this new information was not initially shared with police. But tonight, the spokesperson is saying it is plainly obvious what has happened. Quote, I do believe that Maleah was the victim of foul play at the hands of her stepfather, end quote. This new image reportedly shows person of interest Darian Vence leaving Maleah's apartment after Maleah's disappearance, carrying a laundry basket and garbage bag.
We believe it's time for a manhunt for the stepfather.
Throughout the press conference talking about the new information, Brittany Bowens held her face in her hands while community activist Quanell X spoke on her behalf against Vence.
He subsequently said some very disturbing things via text messages that the mother needs to share with law enforcement.
Bowens broke off her engagement with Vence just before Maleah disappeared, Quanell said.
She told him that she was giving back his ring and that she was not going to marry him. And I believe that caused him to snap in anger against young Maleah.
She also claims surveillance video implicates him in a crime. All information Quanell acknowledges was not initially shared with police. Some volunteers who took off work to look for the little girl tell us they will no longer hand out flyers. Houston police will not confirm any of the allegations leveled by Bowens. KPRC legal analyst Brian Weiss.
This woman had a moral responsibility as a mom to do what she could as early as she could to give law enforcement the proverbial head start. The fact that she didn't do that might not be criminal, but it's certainly not going to make her Mom of the Year.
Maleah's mother, through a spokesperson, said that she made some mistakes and she's doing a lot of soul searching. He also said that she had not spoken with Vence for several days. Reporting live tonight, Jacob Rascone, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
All right, guys. So, if anybody needed an activist, I would have to say the Latino people need an activist. Vince, blaming 3 Latinos here. But, anyways, this is a messed up story, guys. And poor Maleah, I am so hoping that they can still find her. But it looks like that search groups are actually calling off. They're not passing out flyers anymore. There's people that took off work to pass flyers out and things like that. And what really makes this mother look guilty is she was so terribly rude to everybody that tried to help her, including the media. So, that moment she said, I don't want to be in the spotlight. That really, I've been in the media spotlight too much. That made me realize that she had anger issues, that she was not focused in the right direction, and that possibly, she didn't care. So I don't know. But it looks like that woman can throw an attitude. And it looks like her choice of facing this is even done wrong. I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. So I don't know what you guys think. I know what you think beforehand, because you guys hit the nail on the head, the majority of you. All the people online that I've read, any comics on, they immediately suspected her and Vince. So, but you can comment below what you think. But I can tell you, I know where it's going. And it's not going to be pretty for her. All right, guys, I'm so tired I can't even think. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and close it out for now. I'm hoping the best for Maleah. And I wish you guys the best. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.